Hey everyone, how's it going? Well, even in a dry year, I shouldn't try and cut the sloughs. It's tempting. It's always tempting for me, but it's still pretty wet in some of them. I know here's some ruts from last, I don't know how many years. So this year I was able to cut one more swath in. I still gotta watch that slough over there. The one over there, we always used to have to go around, went right through it. The one way over there, always used to go around, went right through it. This one not. And there's one by the dugout there. Yeah, it's a little bit iffy. It's kind of soft. I'll try and go through it one more time. But Sean's mom is bringing me a chain, and Sean's gonna pull me out with the tractor here because Lori's cutting with the case because we got that all back together, and Sean's cutting with the 930 pull type with the MX210. So just waiting here. Well, after being pulled out by Sean there, actually twice, one time by the dugout there, I'm on my last pass. Lori and Sean are on the other end of the field. I'm gonna go see how much they got left. Maybe I can join them there. And we'll be done. This is an 80-acre field here. So, yeah. Finish this trip and head over there. See, Lori was stopped there. Now he's going home because the knife broke. In this old slough grass here, it's got a lot of dead grass underneath. And I know with this machine there, it'll power it right out. And on the sickle machine, it gets caught in the guards and it really makes it hard to cut, and it broke the knife. So now I gotta take it home and weld it. We should actually have a new knife for that. I should order one. Put a brand new one right across, because I actually had that one welded once already, so needs a new one. So me and Sean are just gonna finish this up. So, oh my god, it's rough. Finish her off. Not so bad. Sean's got the last row. We GPS this here with a light bar. And we got everything, all the pieces nice and square. So always like that. No triangles, no V's. Works good like that. So what he'll do is he'll run an AB line somewhere, and then he'll cut a few pieces off for everybody, and then everybody can just have their little chunk, finish it off, go to the next one, and then it's way easier to rake like that too. So, well, we're gonna head to the next field. So I just finished ordering a new knife for the hay bine. $480 for a 14-foot knife. Parts are getting so expensive these days. Anyway, I'm out at this field here that I was cutting in the day before yesterday. Yeah, actually cut this part the day before, and then from the dugout on I cut it day before yesterday, and this one was day before yesterday. And then I moved to that field over there, and we finished cutting it yesterday, and they're saying it's pretty much just about dry, the whole thing. So we got some heat warnings coming into effect again for tomorrow. It's supposed to be 30, 32, 33. It's gonna be hot again, but I think we should cut some more because it's just drying faster than we can cut it. So I'm gonna go get the baler. Sean's coming with the baler. Try out the 568 for its first bale of the year. Hopefully everything goes all right. Well, we're in the field now. Made our first pass around the whole thing. It's one of mine and one of Sean's, so I got a bale here. Gotta back up. I like to scoot these bales out of the way so when we go with the rake, they're not in the way. That's good enough. I've got 25 bales going around this whole field, so this is a 140 acre field, and so I got 25, so Sean must have similar. So we got 50 bales in the first 2 passes, so we'll have 100 bales by the time we're done the 4 rounds. Well, that's not too bad. I really wish I could have painted the tractor, but the time I was going to do it was too damn hot. So if we get a rainy day or something here coming up, sand her down, 2 coats of paint, maybe 3, she'll look pretty. Well, okay, I'm on this other field here, and I did the 4 rounds around, so now the guys can rake, no problem. And I'm gonna stop for a bale. Made 117 this afternoon. So Sean made probably 150. It's got to be around there, 110. He stopped and he's raking now, so they're going to try and rake all that field tonight. I'm going home. This is my last swath. I'm low on fuel, and nothing else is ready yet. So, well, probably some of that is ready, but I'm not gonna bother with it until tomorrow. Well, it's the next day. I didn't video anymore yesterday because I was running out of battery power in the camera, and Sean had an accident with the hay rake, and I didn't feel like videoing anything after. Anyway, we've been baling here since 11 o'clock, and baled pretty much all this field here. Lori's raking, and it would have been done raking if we had 2 rakes, but I'm gonna have to, the rake is damaged pretty good. Gonna have to see if we can straighten it. The frame is bent. Otherwise, we can't move it right now. Anyway, I blew a hose on the 568 under that cover right there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slots left. Sean will finish the rest. Yeah, it's the hose for the gate. So every time I hit the gate lever, it blows oil over. Just like I just filled the tractor with oil and lost some more. See, the power line guys are mulching the willows up beside the right of way. Those guys, like I said in the last video, they left all the junk in my driveway. But, oh well. Anyway, got a fair amount of rolls off here, not like we usually do, but not so bad. Well, I'm heading home. Hey Bill, is that your machine? How come your machine ain't out here? Anyway, it looks like he mulched up all the sticks that were piled there. But he kind of left them there, so I hope he does a better job. That's where my driveway is. I'll probably end up working this up so it don't grow back, and I'll clear these trees down. Wheat's not so bad. Needs a rain though. Well, back on the haybine again. We're up in this field here, a couple miles away, and the grasshoppers have been wreaking havoc in here. Whoa. You can see the hay is pretty poor. A couple spots you can see where they haven't really been in. Down there, kind of a lot worse, but see a couple spots where the hay is kind of like supposed to be normal, like right here. This is more normal for this field, like that. Hay is green, and then you get out of it, and it looks like they did more damage here. So there's going to be significantly a lot less bales here. So that sucks. But grasshoppers are usually bad in this area. Oh, excuse me. Got that dust in my throat from cleaning the rat out. I gotta stop every so often and clean it out. That really fine dust from in behind there is getting in there and clogging it up. But anyway, Laurie's here. He's running 930 this bind on the 210. And we had the 8830 case out here, but it didn't last long. I broke the knife on it yesterday, and I welded it up because the new one wasn't coming till tomorrow. But it was cutting here, but for some reason the frame is cracked on the side of the header where the really wobble pulley bolts on, and it cracked that. Geez, that's looks to me about, I don't know, 3/8 steel, 7/16 maybe. Just cracked and pulled right out of there, and it cracked a long ways. So that's gonna have to all come apart, and I'm not gonna weld it. I'm gonna phone up my buddy who's a welder, and see if he can put that, get her back to back to the way it was. Usually when he welds stuff, it's better than new. So. You see, the seagulls are just having a heyday. I hope they eat lots of them. Eat them all. The bad thing about these grasshoppers too is they're eating the pastures. But one of my pastures is right there, and with the lack of rain we had now, pasture's not growing back too good. So I'm thankful for all the extra hay we've got left over, because it looks like we're going to be feeding it out sooner rather than later. Well, we're going to shut her down for tonight. It's 10:30 here. Yeah, lots and lots of, what are these little fly, like these little, I don't know, I've never seen those before. Just like little butterflies. Look, I noticed there's lots of them. And grasshoppers. They all flew off there, but I did notice a lot of these brown little bugs. They look like little miniature butterflies. And they're all hanging on the Timothy. I wonder if they're eating them. Yeah. Anybody knows what those are, let me know. Anyway, Dad came here. He came to pick us up. And just waiting for Lori to come around the other side. So, that's about it for today. And about it for the video. Probably the next video will probably be trying to recover that hay rake, which I'll probably be doing tomorrow. Oh, it's supposed to be hot tomorrow. 34, I think, or 32, 34. Still not like 37, 38 like it was the other few days last week. But the hay is drying like crazy. And this will probably dry pretty quick because there's not much here in some places. Never was too much alfalfa here. This whole place needs to be reworked. It's pretty old stand. There's down on the other side there's a square that must have been redone at one time, but it's so rough here. It takes a toll on equipment a little bit. But anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure you click like for the video and leave your comments down below.